I'm in the mood for more crab, and it wouldn't be the holiday season if we didn't go for them. I'm actually waiting on David Rapp to join me today. It's been a while since I fished with him, and if the water is clear enough, I would love to jump in and try to go for some scallops, because I did bring my dive suit. So I've got my snares loaded with squid and mackerel. Here's a little trick when you're casting something heavier than what the rod is rated for. It's kind of the same way that you should be casting everything, honestly. I mean, this just keeps your gear safe from being broken. Now, if I were to bounce this and just put all my might into it, it's going to put an extreme amount of force and pressure, probably right on the heaviest, weakest spot of the rod. But if I do it smoothly, I could get a nice bend, don't have to cast out too far, and that's still about 30-40 yards. Now, this rod is only rated from 1/2 ounce to 2 ounces. Let's see how this one casts. You can already tell there's a bit more of a bend in it. Pretty good. We'll see how it does bringing in 2 8-inch crabs though. All right, first pull, tighten up that drag. Get it kind of tight. This is a size 4,000 reel also. Oh man, nothing. Looks good. Nothing touched at all. Nice cast, man. Kind of impressed with this 3-ouncer. This is my first time using this. Who makes these? You're looking at him. All right, let's check the next one. Nothing. Dang. All right, let's do a longer soak. 15-minute soak. Round number 2. If we don't get anything here, we might just call it for crabbing and go meet David. But if we do catch something, then we'll stick it out a little longer. Oh, we got something. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, yes, we got crab. Oh, we got crab. Is it a keeper? It looks like a keeper. Oh, that looks like a good one. It's snared on its claws. Ooh, that's a nice crab. 4,000 reel. Come on, don't come off. Don't come off. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, we're sticking it out. Look at that. Look at that live, beautiful, beautiful crab. All right, before I put him away and before I reel in the other one, I'll just increase my chances and cast this guy out. Oh, yeah. Let's see if this one's got a crab on it. Make sure this drag is tight. We are tight. Oh, we got a crab too. We got another crab. Oh my goodness, that's a nice one. That's a nice looking crab right there. If we can get him up, keep that tension carefully, carefully. Oh, that's a nice one. That is a very nice one. That's bigger, if not, that might even be bigger than that last one. Holy cow, this one's nice. Woo, baby. Oh yeah, that longer soak did it. This one we might want to measure. I believe that's a keeper though. Weird looking colors. Definitely a keeper, 6 inches. Yes. This is that other one, well over 6.5 inches. Adding another small piece of mackerel to the snare. Just want to keep that bait scent as strong as possible, especially if I'm leaving it to soak for 20 minutes. Doesn't hurt to add a little tiny piece of bait. Don't have to be conservative for this $6 bag of bait. I want to give these guys as much chance for a long survival as possible. Just keep them topped off. Change that water every hour or so. Just get some new oxygen in it. Man, I'm so tempted to go back to my car and get my wetsuit. Let's see if I can get another one here. Nope. I bet I could swim around, see the crab, drop a snare, use a rod, and reel them up for my limit. I bet I could do that. It's just a matter of if the water is clear enough, and it's so hard to tell. All right, been about 15 minutes for this one. Let's give it a try. See if we can get lucky again. Bring it down tight, pull it up. Nope, nothing. Dang it. All right, we'll leave it there. Sometimes if I know there's not one and I pull it up, I'll just drop it back down as close to the original spot as I can, and then at least I know that there's still scent that's been forming there for 15 minutes, so I don't waste it all. I think I'm gonna go with the safe option and just fish. That would be nice if we can get another one here though. We got another one. Yes, we do, and it's a good one. That is a monster crab. That's a monster right there. Definitely a keeper. Sometimes they're not even snared though. Sometimes they just hang on to the snare. It's a keeper if I can get him up. Oh man, this is dangerous. It's a heavy one. Oh man, I don't know if this rod and reel can handle it. Oh goodness. It's bouncing. Don't want it to bounce. Come on up, don't come off, don't come off. Don't come off, don't come off. Oh man, my line is really frayed too, I think. Oh yeah, get up there. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Very nice one. That's a jumbo. Jeez, that's a jumbo. I mean, I don't need to dive, I can just snare. I don't need to dive for him. That's 6.5 inches. Thing is gigantic. Don't even need to measure. Gosh, that thing is humongous. It's got a big old hole in his shell. You can actually see his lungs. That's crazy. Wow. He's still alive somehow and healthy too. While we got that snare up, we're gonna put in another good chunk of bait. All right, we're gonna get our snare loops all opened up. And like I say in most of the crabbing videos I do, I have filmed the comprehensive guide to crab snaring, and it's got all detailed information on how to crab snare. I don't want to be redundant for people who've seen it already. Look at this fray. You guys see that? That's a very weak point in the line, so I'm going to cut that off and cast again right there. This is my last cast with this snare. I got one more cast with the other one, and that'll be it for crabbing. And it's finally hot enough where I'm starting to sweat in this thing. This thing has fleece line throughout the whole thing. 100% waterproof, and it's hot. We're selling these at Fisherman's Life for $73. But if you're watching, you can get, I don't know, what do you want to say, 15% off? So it'll come out to be like 60 bucks, something like that. Really nice winter jacket though. All right, let's go reel these in and meet up David. All right, last one and we're packing up. No matter what, 2 keepers or 2 skunks, we're still gonna go. New bait, come on. Nope, dang it. All right, let me just give this one, I changed my mind already. Let me just give this one until I reel in the next one. We'll give this one more try, and then we'll go. Come on, baby. No hesitation. Oh, we got another one. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So I think it's hooked on there nicely, but you never know. You still want to be careful. Careful and slow with it. Perfectly around the claw. Look at the little baby claw. Little baby. Got into a battle one day, but it is a keeper by 1/8 of an inch. So there's 4. How do we leave a hot bite like this? Should I stay or should I go? So many hard decisions when you're fishing sometimes. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got one, another one. I didn't leave, I'm still fishing. Oh, that's a giant one. Oh man, I don't know, this one is barely snared. Don't come off, don't come off. Got him, yes. Yes, dude, that's a nice one. That's a jumbo. Oh my gosh, yes. See, watch what happens if you give it slack. If you're bouncing the rod all up and down, the snare will come loose on its own and it'll fall right out. That's why you got to keep that steady pressure. Last pull for real, I promise. Oh man, I feel like I had one there. Dang. All right, let's go meet David. Man, I'm going diving. Got all my dive stuff in my backpack. And the thing that's making me want to dive more than ever is before in the past, you know, when you dive, your wetsuit is so buoyant that you need weights to get down. And in the past, I've been using 18 pounds. I use a 7mm wetsuit. I'm a medium tall, I weigh 170 pounds, and the 18 pounds just wasn't quite enough to get me down comfortably. And usually I just dive shallow, 10 to 15 feet. So I added 2 extra pounds the last time I dove, and man, it made the world of difference. So I got 2 extra pounds on the belt. We got 20 pounds total. I got my pry bar. I'm going to look for scallops. I'm gonna look around here, and I might go into that shallow spot over there.
My main strategy for this dive was looking at big rock faces at undercuts that have been eroded away with time. I focused mainly on those as well as the deeper holes. If I saw any bit of orange, I knew that that could be a good spot because that's a great sign that you'll see some scallops. Now, I was amazed to see this 7-inch scallop all alone on this undercut. That's as big as a keeper abalone would be, or as big as some of the Dungeness crab I was catching earlier in that day. Now, at this point, I was out there for about 45 minutes, and every time I dove 10 feet, 15 feet, I could feel pressure building in my left ear, and I just couldn't clear it. I decided to end the dive at that point in fear of blowing out an eardrum, but that didn't stop me from looking in the shallow spots. You never know what you'll find out there. There's always some hidden treasure.
I'll show you what I got. Not the best.
You got some scallops?
I had the chance to get 4. I had the chance to get 5. I got 4. Yeah.
What?
Check this one out,
You got some, bro?
Bro, look at this one.
No way. Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, that one.
Bro, that's a beaut.
Yeah, that one's heavy. You want to try one?
Do I want to try one? Does a monkey throw sh? Come on, bro.
Yeah. So you basically saw the lips. Is that the deal?
Yeah.
You see the orange lips, and you're like, that's a scallop.
Yeah, and then look in the holes, you know. Like this one's small, but the meat on it's probably
Have you ever seen one this big?
I know. Yeah, shit all just, from what I remember Kevin doing it, it just peels right off, and you're left with just the muscle. Yeah, 10 scallops.
10 each?
10 each.
Yeah, boy. Fucking cheers.
Cheers, bro. Like buttery.
Are you kidding me?
You don't even need anything with it.
It's like chewy, right?
Chewy, but
It melts
smooth.
in your mouth.
Yeah, melts
That
in your
finish,
mouth.
it just kind of finishes like super buttery.
Nice
Yeah.
work, man.
Nice work.
You did 45 minutes. Boom. Biggest scallop I've ever seen.
Man, that was so much fun. Be out here again soon. Mission accomplished.